So what's up? What's up? So it's a little weird, as always. So I don't know. Um, I don't know. But in the meantime, before I figure out what's up, I have been working on my little crochet here. Okay, so it was supposed to. I was supposed to start off with it being a blanket. I wanted it to be a blanket. This this was the top part, and then it just I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. It just turned into this. So it looks like a shirt. Let me see. So I'm gonna turn it into like a shirt, and I'm gonna have, two pieces here, and I'm gonna just like that. But I'm gonna put. I want to put some other stuff like down here. So let me see. So my grandmother on my dad's side actually taught me how to crochet. And so when I was a little girl, I would crochet. We would spend the summer with my grandma. And my grandma, we would be in the house. My grandma, she grew up in Hawaii. And the way she grew up, and then her with her military experience, she was a different type of woman. You know, like she didn't run the air conditioner during the summertime in her house, right? But she would take us swimming. She taught us, she put us in swim class, so we learned how to swim. Um, we later on were on a swim team, me and my younger sister. So she would always take us. She lives in DC, so we would always go to the mall. And if you are from DC, you know that the mall is the strip to where uh, all the museums and things are located. You know, so I haven't crocheted in a while, and the last time I crocheted, I made a couple of things, but I made like this little mini dress. I couldn't wear it out though because my cheeks was hanging out in the bag, and I never finished it. And that was the last time I crocheted anything. And I've just been going through a lot of things with my creativity, just trying to empower and somewhat stimulate more of my sacral chakra. Creativity comes in many forms, and creativity is very healing. So there are many ways to heal ourselves, especially, working with the hands. This helps bring temperance, helps bring balance to us, helps bring balance to our artistry whenever we work with our hands. So during this time to where, I'm kind of like not really understanding what's going on, or I'm in the place to where I have to trust. It's pretty scary because it's like it just happened. Like I had certain things going on, I had certain plans, and I mean, everything has just like switched up. So, I'm in this period, it's like I'm floating. It's like, well, where am I being taken? Where am I being carried to now? So let me see this. I have a lot of skills, talents, and abilities. I mean, I can see something and learn it right away. You know, this is why I used to consider myself to be a chameleon. But it's really like hands on, you know, like once I get the experience or I'm hands on with something, all you have to do is show me like one time and I can pick it up. So, but I mean, crochet, I mean, look at it. It's so if you crochet, let me show you. If you crochet, you know this shit looks terrible. You could barely see my chains. You know, when you don't really know, I mean, it doesn't look organized at all. It doesn't, you know, like look at this. Like how the hell this is supposed to be a straight line and it turned into a loop. Okay? But I mean, when I first picked it up and started doing it in my head, I'm just like, I'm gonna do a blanket. But obviously, it's not turning into a blanket. And when I saw how the shape was forming, I just kept going. Because, you know, I'm a little rusty because it's been a while since I did it. So I was just like, well, let me just fuck around and experiment with it. But I mean, to me, it's starting to look like a shirt, like a top of a shirt. So I'm just going to go with that. I love crochet. I love crochet clothes. Sometimes it can get very hot though, you know. And you know, I just been practicing with just coming outside because of course, you know, I mean, the stitches, the patterns, they have names because you can see here the stitching is a little tighter. Then when we get around here, you see like circle holes and stuff like that. So I switched up the patterns, you know, you just to play with it a little bit and get back into the feel of things. I have no idea like how this is going to turn out, but I have somewhat of an idea of how I want it to fall. So, you know, I was nudged that I need to take a seat real quick. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of scared because something is big. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna tell me I gotta sit down? Like, what's up? What's going on here? Of course, as always, I'm on my best behavior. So that's why when certain things happen, I just be like, what is going on now? Oh, so I painted this on my pants. My sister my sister for our well, it was her birthday, but we kind of celebrated all our birthdays together. So she threw a picnic and she had a little paint, you know. She had like a little canvas and and paint and stuff. So I got bored with painting on the canvas and I started painting on myself. I used to always paint on my clothes, make my clothes. Okay, yeah, I've never been interested in being a fashion designer at all. I love the artistry of sewing though, and with me being a spiritualist, you know, and understanding like just like with this, it's like I'm weaving. You know how much attention, energy, time and goes into this? You know what I'm saying? And you got people that sit down and that do this for hours, 6 to 8 hours at a time. You know, that's hella magic going on. So you know, life life has been a little magical. I think I'm in the 5D. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm in the 5D. I'm in the 5D. Okay. So I've had to elevate, cuz I'm just like, why is it so magical out here? You know, like synchronicities is just booming. Um I was walking my dog and there's like this path that he's always trying to go down. And I just do not be feel like going back there because I like to stay close to a trash can. So when his ass poop, I could pick that shit up and just throw it in the trash can. We could head on home. But you know, I was just like, man, fuck it. Let's just try it out. Cause he's just so curious. So come to find out, there's actually a trash can on that trail, you know, and it was pretty clean because there are spots to where when it's no trash can, it's just a whole bunch of shit everywhere. You know what I mean? And last time I walked that pathway, it had a whole bunch of shit. I was just like, bruh, I can't even walk. It's so much shit on the ground. You know, so but I mean, and on our way back, I found this tool. Let me get this tool. I don't know what it means. So I found this on the ground when I was, you know, I found it walking back. And the thing is that um, when I was walking in, I didn't see it. So I'm just like, why did I notice it when I'm walking out? But see, you know, the universe be speaking and communicating with me, but it just take me some time to figure it out. I don't know what this means. Somebody's like a handyman. Somebody works on cars or something, or bikes, like motorcycles or bicycles or something. Um, I know it's significant. I just don't know. I got a new bicycle, so I'm just like, oh my God, are you gifting me with a tool that I'm gonna need for my bicycle? But I haven't taken my bicycle apart. Um, I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is something going to be wrong with it? And I'm being gifted with this because the circumstances, I'm not going to be able to. That's what I'm saying, man. In the magical place, man, it's, you just never know what to expect in the future. You just never know what to expect in the future. And you know, I've been studying this stuff because I'm just like, damn. You know, I found something on the ground 9 months ago. Then come to find out, it's just like 2 years later. I need it for something. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. I think that's good. That may be kind of a little too long, but that's all right. So when I make, you see how thin, I made this? I don't want to make the back straps that thin. You know, I got, my back is wide and it's thick. So, you know, I need some shit that's going to hold. Because you got to hold these titties in, honey. You understand what I'm saying? Got to hold the titties in. Okay, so now we about to start a new pattern. Now we're about to start a new pattern. I'm about to go in here, take it in like that. A part of me just, I want to see like how, like where this is going to go. I'm going to double up on it. Oh shit, I ain't got time for all that. I know different stitch patterns. Do not ask me the name. And sometimes, I mean, with this so far, I just been switching up the stitch patterns. I just been like, I'm fully, I would just want to explore. Like what I already know is what I know. You know, of course, I could benefit in knowing more, but I just want to be free. Because I mean, stitching is because I could just create like little parts and patch them, you know, like sew them together and create something. And look at this bullshit. I done fucked up around somewhere around here. Oh well, let's just see. We just gonna see how it go. Cause I mean, I'm a little slow. Cause people, they will sit down and do this for like 6 hours. I definitely could feel, you know, like my phone, the remote on my phone is not working. And I'm just like, I can't believe this. Cause you know, I don't have a manual remote. And you know, you don't want to keep, I don't want to keep running back and forth using other people's phones to keep changing the channel or changing the movie when I want to watch it. You know, so I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Why is my phone not working? You know, so I'm just like, well, whatever, because obviously you're trying to block me from watching TV, so whatever. I know it's my spirit guides. Maybe it's time for enlightenment, you know, to be enlightened about a couple of things, so we gotta take some time out. I did want to try something new, but it's not that new. And crap, I fucked it up. I might have to do this over because I messed up. I intertwined the line. I'm gonna just do it over. Fuck it. Because there's no way out. Okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. Ain't that crazy? One little mistake and you got to take the whole shit out. Bless you. One little fucking mistake. Okay, so now here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go again. Ooh. Don't rock the boat. Rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat. Work it in the work the little, work the middle. Change, but do, position, do. I want you to. Ooh, baby, your love is true. Cause you get me where, cause you get me where I'm going. Then I heard me float, cause I believe you know just what you do now. Maybe we can coast too slow. Go ahead and put that thing in motion. I want you to rock the boat, rock the boat. You know what? I need to chill and listen to some music. This is so fucking relaxing. It's so complicated. And it's so challenging because sometimes this goddamn string be you see it's off of one string. It's off of one string. And you got to pull, when you mess up, you got to pull everything back. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what you call woven. It was just one sky above. And it was just I sing it from the heart, one song, one voice. Oh my God, I feel like a radio. It was just one side above. Don't. Too much, never too much, never too much. Crap. Look at this bullshit. Alright, see, this is shit I be talking about. You know, the mistakes and the imperfections, they drive me crazy, but I kind of like it. I don't know why. Oh. Let me see. Whatever. Everything that you do makes me more and more and more. My love is close to you. Don't let nobody enter. Even when I'm with you, ain't the same when I'm with you. Please tell me that you listen.